friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another kind of like review crit of another fitness influencer, Ting. This has been highly requested ever since December, I believe, when she released some kind of challenge everyone was talking about. And I didn't review it at the time. I'm familiar with her, but not super familiar. I haven't, watched a lot of her content. So I will be taking a look for kind of the first time taking a deep dive with you guys and reacting to it and commentating on it and sharing my professional opinion as far as the science behind maybe the information she's giving, if there is any, what her overall message is. We'll take a look at that together. And this is coming from someone who is a personal trainer, certified nutritionist, and also as your friend, like friend to friend. I just want you to have good information and know that the workouts you're doing, just what you can expect to get out of them realistically versus what they might be promising they will give you. I don't know yet what the case is with Chloe. And another thing I really just have to say, I really don't like critiquing other creators. And the reason why is because as a creator myself, I know how much effort goes into things and how your intentions can be one thing, but it can be perceived another way. And so this is not meant to be critical in any way. It's meant to be educational and I want you to just think of this as your certified personal trainer friend is giving you her raw, real opinion and thoughts based on her own experiences and also the science and stuff. So it's really just meant to be friend to friend. Here is what I think, and no judgment whatsoever, because I really admire creators of all kinds that put out their work. And if you are excited about this video, please give it a like. I can't tell you how many people requested this video and I just never got to it. And also subscribe for more content tailored to petite women. Okay, so I think a good place to start would just be with looking at her Instagram. And I do not need to tell you this, I'm pretty sure, but as you guys know, editing photos in the fitness and nutrition space, or any space on Instagram, is pretty rampant. I would say she uses a heavy dose of filtering in here, perhaps even some recontouring, reshaping the lines of her body, maybe some things that make her abs look more defined. I would not be surprised if she used those types of tools that reshape. Just saying, you should be aware that, and you already are. I know we all have been living this for a while now, but just that the fitness industry is not as it seems. Obviously, posing and flexing plays a role, but then there's more that people do, right? They do the reshaping of their figure and stuff. I don't love that, but I don't know that she does that for sure. I'm just saying they look pretty edited to me. And then I thought we could just sort her YouTube videos by most popular. So I sorted them by the most popular, and I'm just gonna read some of these titles out and we can kind of take a look. Number one would be Get Abs in 2 weeks. Then there's Do This Every Day to Lose Weight. Abs Workout, Get That 11 Line Abs in 35 days. That's quite the promise. 10-minute abs workout to get a flat belly in 30 days. Tiny waist and round butt, abs in 2 weeks. Okay, so you guys can see the theme here is abs and then a short amount of time that you can get them in. Okay, so let's just talk about this for a second, because I think that it can be kind of misleading to use timelines like this, words like this, and put the emphasis so aggressively on your appearance. This is just my own opinion. I know why she does this, and so many other fitness influencers and creators do this. It's the BuzzFeed approach, it's the clickbait approach, and it's because it works. I get it. I personally would not feel comfortable using language like this just to get people to click on my content. That's why I've never done it in the past, and I can guarantee you guys, if I did do that, I know I'd get more views, I'd get more subscribers, but that is not my main goal in growing this community. For everyone that's here now, I'm just happy you are here. If we continue to grow like we have been the past years, then that's awesome. But I'm not trying to take advantage of you, obviously. I just want to educate you. So I think there's two different ways of looking at this language. The more critical side would be that this is harmful to put these ideas, especially to young audiences, that you can get abs in 2 weeks or 30 days even, and that you can do it by getting ab workouts and doing HIIT workouts, because you can't. The other side of the coin is that these clickbaity names can create an intrigue, create an interest in health and fitness, and just getting your foot in the door and getting someone's foot in the door can be a positive thing because it might lead to more movement and activity over time, even if they kind of had to like swindle you to get you in. So I could see a creator thinking like, well, I'm saying this, but it's because I want them to like just start a healthy lifestyle, and this is the only way I'll get them to start. I get it. I just personally don't feel comfortable making those types of claims because they're not realistic. And I know that for myself as a young woman, when I was in my 20s, well, I'd say like age 16 through 20, at college time too, I was this girl's like target audience. Like I would have done every HIIT workout you could find on YouTube. I ran every day, I dieted, I did the HIIT workouts, like tons of jumping. I was so obsessed with getting abs and being skinny and getting smaller and whatever. So these were the types of videos I searched for, and I did, and I was disappointed by year after year after year after year. So there's also a little bit of like, oh man, I want to prevent other young women from having to go down this path. As a professional, I understand why she's doing it, but I know that it's not getting in front of women who have the same education in terms of like certifications, or they just don't know that that's not how it works. So just so you guys know, you can't really get abs in 2 weeks. It's abs, everyone has them. The rectus abdominis, it's sitting under a layer of fat on your belly, and you don't burn that layer of fat by doing crunches. Crunches don't burn fat. Typically, you need to be working on your nutrition in tandem with some kind of progressive strength training program and some cardio to get there. So doing the same ab workout every morning, when you wake up, it's not gonna get there. Even if it feels like it's like toning up or whatever. Toning up actually isn't even a real thing, but I use it because we all use it. Like, it's just like how we chat, but it's not a real thing. So saying that you're gonna get it in 30 days, it kind of makes me sad, but I also, I get it. But just know for yourself, it's not wrong to do these challenges, but just know for yourself, like, ask yourself, why am I doing this challenge? Like, am I doing it because I think, like, is my expectation that I'm gonna have abs in 30 days, or do I just like want something to kickstart me to get more onto building longer term, healthier lifestyle habits? I think it just depends on your mindset and how you approach that type of messaging. But off the bat, like, that's my first impression of the naming of the videos. Okay, so now let's just like watch this video a bit and see what kinds of stuff she's doing. Okay. 2-week shred challenge.
Hey everyone, today's ab workout is just 10 minutes, but it's gonna be intense. Your abs will love you and hate you at the same time.
Just like fast forwarding a bit. Okay, I've seen enough. So, I like that she gives form tips. That's really important, rather than just doing something and leaving you hanging. I think that's great. It's great to give form tips, so I like that she educates you on that. This workout looked fine. It was a targeted ab workout, so you're just going to be working your core on this one. That's not bad, but like I said, you don't have to train abs to get abs. I literally don't train abs. I don't do it. Most trainers, most in shape people don't. They get their core from nutrition and lifting heavy weights, combination of those two things. So it's kind of misleading, but also ab workouts are fun. It is good to work on your core. You can work on it in this way. You can also work on it with your compound lifts, your deadlifts, your squats. It is good to do, the planks, the isometric types of ab exercises. So these are the holds rather than just the crunches, the exercises that consist of shortening and lengthening of the ab muscles. Like, that's not very useful, turns out. What is useful are isometric exercises. So plank holds, like shoulder taps, Palloffs. These are things that you definitely want to incorporate in your routine. The idea, like, do this every day to lose weight. Like I said, I think the biggest issue I have is just the, I was just about to say like nomenclature. I don't even know like that word, but I just, that just bobbed into my head. It's just like it's the copywriting, it's the mark, it's this promise that to me feels like it could perpetuate these issues that we women have to deal with already is like these quick results, the pressure to fit society standards. Like I just wish it wasn't like that, to be honest. I wish she could put these workouts out and she didn't feel like she needed to give them such aggressive timelines. But also in copywriting, like there's this formula. It's like desired result plus time frame. So she's just using, you know, something that's been proven to work to help further her content. And if it, at the end of the day, it does help more women get into health and fitness, then I'm not mad about it. I just hope that the women that are getting into it have realistic expectations about their health and that they're doing it in a safe and sustainable long-term way, not just trying to, you know, like sprint to the finish line and have some like dream body in 2 weeks, because first of all, you already have an amazing body, and second of all, it's just, yeah, it's just not good. I just don't want that type of message out there. The same I'm seeing now with like her flat belly in 30 days. Oh, I think it's great she has a warm-up routine video. That's awesome. And also, just looking at this video, these are all dynamic movements. So what this tells me is that Chloe knows that when you do a warm-up, they should be, the exercises should consist of dynamic movements, not static stretches. So just off the bat, this does pretty much show that she has some, I don't know what her credentials are, but I would assume, I probably shouldn't assume. It seems like she probably has a certification because she is doing a dynamic warm-up here and not static stretching before a workout. So that's a good sign. I like that she promotes warming up. Again, she does use a lot of the terminology, like, I mean, I use it too, but like toned, whatever. The ab stuff is just overwhelming though. Like there's so many ab workouts. I get it. It just like, it promotes the views. I do recall seeing her post about her bloating and her, I think IBS or something along those lines. And I thought that was really great to share and just be vulnerable about. In general, I think that type of stuff is really important to share, that like, you're not always going to have a six-pack. Like when I wake up in the morning, I look pretty different than what I look like at like 6 p.m. after I've had 4 meals. So I think it's important to show stuff like that. And I know she's put that on her Instagram too. But overall, the overwhelming majority of her content is geared towards fast results, ab exercises, 2-week challenges. If you can go into it and know what you're getting into and just know like this is supposed to be fun, it's not gonna get that extreme result, then fine. But if you're going into it and it's really making you feel bad about yourself because you don't get those results so fast, then that's obviously not good at all. I'm just gonna take a look now at some of her more recent stuff. So the newest stuff rather than the most popular. Looks like she did series. She had like a healthy snacks video, HIIT fat burn. Let's take a look at a HIIT workout. I do like that she provides modifications, that's useful. Okay, so what I should say about this too, if you guys have seen my review of the sweat app, Kayla Tinez, you'll know that HIIT workouts for petite women, HIIT is something that HIIT, high intensity interval training, something that you should incorporate for cardiovascular reasons and also like plyometrics, like building explosive power. It's also good to just change up your training. You should do it once a week, twice max, no more than that. In programs that are telling you to do HIIT more than twice a week, be very skeptical of them. Typically, these are like those like quick fix programs. They're not going to help you get in the best shape of your life. They'll just run you down, promote injury, increase your stress hormone levels, the cortisol, and ultimately they can just lead you to a place where you just don't feel good, like you're like exercising off food or whatever. I noticed she has a lot of HIIT programs. I also have had a lot of DMs from you guys saying like you tried it and your thighs got bigger, and the reason why is because if you only do jumping exercises like HIIT, you're building a lot of muscle and power in your thighs. If you're doing it once or twice a week, you're fine. But if you're doing it like 5-6 days a week, all that jumping, it is going to build larger thighs because a lot of the jumping is like a quad dominant exercise. So I think too, just keep in mind like this idea of like burning as many calories as possible in a workout is not really the goal with your fitness journey. It's because exercise only accounts for like 10% of your total daily energy expenditure. The rest is your metabolism. So I'd say her focus is very short-term driven, high calorie burn, like a little bit superficial, clickbaity, which is, like I said, fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Just have realistic expectations and know that like it might not lead to the results that you want. Maybe it's a good thing to like throw in once in a while, but it's hard to shift your mindset from like burning, like high calorie burning workouts and eating less to a place where like, oh, I don't have to kill myself during every workout. I can just like lift weights and maybe not break that much of a sweat. It is hard to make that mindset shift, but it's so important because if you can take a longer term approach to your health and just focus on your metabolism as a petite woman, that's going to be so key to getting you to a place where you have something sustainable. You're not trying to like fit in a dress 2 days before an event by doing tons of cardio or like dropping water weight or whatever. So it's just kind of a mindset shift. And I would also say, I don't know Chloe, but I would like very strongly suspect these are not the workouts she does. I'm guessing she lifts in the gym, like trains, like lifts weights and is not doing HIIT every day and ab workouts every day. I could be wrong. That's not the stuff you would do to get the results she's saying you want to get, but it's what a lot of people put out. Can it help get you there? Can it be supplemental? For sure, but the tried and true, like lifting weights, slow, steady progress, eating enough nutrient-dense foods, getting enough protein, using cardio as a tool, not for fat loss, but just like as a supplemental tool. These are all the things that are gonna help you more than like quick challenges. So let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know in the comments if you tried her workouts, if you love them, if you saw results, if you feel like kind of like me, like personally just like victimized by these like HIIT and ab workouts at this point. I mean, I have been looking at them for like 20 years, so I've been through like the whole thing so many times. Let me know where you're at in your journey, like if you enjoy those workouts, what you think, blah, 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 all that stuff below in the comments. And give this video a like if you enjoyed it, if you learned something new, if you agree with my approach. Oh, also, I wanted to share with you, I am hosting a bunch of free trainings this week online. They're not workouts, they're like educational seminars. They're all on petite women's body type. The goal being how to lose fat and tone up as a petite. So I'm teaching these all week. You can go to the link below in the description and save your seat. It's free to come. And I've hosted these like for years. People love them. They're so educational. We go like in depth, like more in depth than a YouTube video because it's a presentation and there's like slides and it's fancy or whatever. So I hope you guys can make it and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.